Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everyone. This is kind of a weird time that I'm doing. I'm kicking off this stream. Originally, I was going to be doing one thing half an hour ago, and then that fell through. So now I'm doing a different thing, which I ordinarily wouldn't be doing until half an hour from now. So kind of splitting the difference, just to really throw off everybody who might have expected either one of those outcomes. So, why do I sound so stinking quiet to myself? Let's try this. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and hop back into our Sector 9 save, Dark Frontier. I can't wait to find out what we were doing last time. Oh, but we're not actually going to do a whole lot because we are waiting for the ads to the ads to kick on through. So we're just going to kind of cool our heels here. So I need to set up some sort of automation to, like, when I go live to to run those ads so that it's getting done and out of the way while I'm not doing anything. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's good to be back to Star Trek. I have been kind of looking forward to playing for a bit, so I'm glad to be here. But yeah, let's see here. Await until the Borg probe arrives. What? Okay, so we got 10. Is there like a story so far option? Ah, there we go. Ad break is back. Ad break is done. Fantastic. Now we can move on. Again, welcome in, everyone. Yeah, let's figure out what we were doing. So last time we barely got ourselves out. Well, I say barely. We definitely got out. And we're not actually doing too terribly. Okay, I gotta turn myself up. I cannot hear. Apparently couldn't even hear the game. Here we go. So, let's see. That's right, we started getting some Borg rooms, which is just a dream come true. We housed our little Borglings there. We got ourselves a cutting beam control room, and if I'm remembering right, I'm saving up for shield matrix, which is just a flat, well, I guess not a flat, an 8% reduction to all damage taken, and you can have up to 4, which just seems incredible, especially because it's one of the few rooms in this game that's only 2 wide. Ordinarily, everything is 3 or 4. So I am very much looking forward to that. This neuroelectric field generator, this is an interesting thing. It does hit the morale, but man, it's just the capacity of the thing. We're at what? Yeah, it can hold 20. Our level 2 sick bay can hold 8. Now, of course, the problem is the half recovery time. That's a little bit of an issue. The other problem, of course, is just how short we are on crew. That's why we have the torpedo bay shut down. I think that's all we actually needed to shut down right now. But it's the reason. So if I remember right, we got menaced at by the Borg or something. That's why we're here. Yeah, that feels right. That sounds about right. What are we researching? We're researching... Oh, we're researching Tier 3, so that we can get regeneration alcoves. Oh, this automated repair facility. Okay, automated repair unit facility. Passively repairs all systems' health by 1% per second during combat. Fantastic. And passively repairs the hull integrity by 5 hull each cycle. Also fantastic. This means that, because I'm not super excited about this benefit, the passively repairs all system health. Like, it's a nice to have for sure, but it's not why I'm getting it. I'm getting it for this 5 hull per cycle. Because right now we only get 4 hull per engineering crew, and that lets us do it for a little cheaper. Okay. Yeah, I think that about covers where we've been, what we're doing. Yeah, so let's see what planets we got here. We've got some deuterium, some science, some people. People is exciting. Oh, right, we can't scan nebulas yet. I'd be surprised if we ever get to the point where we can scan nebulas, to be honest. Alright, well, there's no cap on science. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no cap on science. Captain, a weak Borg energy signature is emanating from the surface of this Class Y planet. The intense plasma storms and radiation are disrupting our sensors.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh my goodness! Hi, a belligerent. Welcome in. Thanks for the fluid intake. I almost forgot that I put on sounds for that. I hope that's not incredibly loud. Let's, Yeah, nothing on those. Nothing on those yet. I can't think of anything recognizable to put on those yet, but thank you nonetheless for the stretch and the posture. I find myself in that hybrid fetal position, shrimp looking pose way too easily anymore. Yeah, welcome on in. Hope today's been going good for you. Where even was I? Captain, a weak Borg energy signature is emanating from the surface of this Class Y planet. The intense plasma storms and radiation are disrupting our sensors. We can't get a clear reading on what is down there, but whatever it is, it won't last long in this environment. Oops. Okay, so we can try and compensate for the interference, or we can deploy a sensor probe, which is just the patently better option. Or it can be the worst option. Shuttle missile, right on. I'm assuming that's good and not that you want to detonate one. I mean, I guess either way. Blowing up a shuttle missile is always a good time. The sensor probe encountered massive interference from the plasma storms, Captain. Its telemetry cut off prematurely, and we were unfortunately only able to recover limited data. Oh, fine. What's this? Crew for hire. Captain, this station appears to be a hub for skilled labor, broadcasting a variety of recruitment offers. A group of mercenaries seems intrigued by the prospect of reaching the Alpha Quadrant aboard Voyager, provided we can offer the right inducement to secure their service. What do you mean, is an inducement? Am I an inducement? Oh, that is one thing we got. We got holodeck level 2. Oh, yeah. Hey, Thasix, what's up? Welcome in. Somehow stealthily going live. I clicked the go live button. That's about as, well, I mean, it's required to go live. Now, originally I was going to do some more raft half an hour ago, but plan shifted, so now we're doing this. And I didn't want to just sit there for half an hour, so I figured, you know what? What is that hammer? Bob? Where does that come from? Can anyone do that? Yes. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay. Captain, this station appeared... Oh, no, I already read that. So we can show them the good conditions on Voyager with our officers' quarters. Or we can offer them training in a potential career. That's your budget bonking hammer because it's a free emote. Hey, I mean... It's free and it works. What more could you want? Oh my goodness. Good news, Captain. The group of mercenaries was very impressed by the training possibilities of our holodeck, and they all signed up to join us. 12 crew. 10 of them are homeless now. As they should be. Or something. Okay, let's put them to work. And so, what we got last time was crew quarters level 2, which gives us 15 people in crew quarters instead of only 10. Which has been fantastic. I've been busily consolidating people. Yeah, let's get those. So in 6 cycles, they'll be in there. So I've been kind of alternating upgrading crew quarters, and I've put in a couple of these officers' quarters. Look at them. Don't they look so officerial? Look at that chump taking a nap. That one too. Not just red shirts, gold shirts too. Anyway. Let's see. I'm really looking forward to the Borgifying of our ship. But not looking forward to it enough to, like, just give up when this Borg probe arrives. They're going to have to earn it. So, let's see what's over here. Ooh, Borg Tier 3 has been researched. Now, I researched this because this free hole just... A passive 5-hole each cycle that doesn't require people aside from what keeps the lights on just seems fantastic to me. I didn't realize you'll be looking for a bit. Well, thanks for hanging out, Belligerent. Have a good lurk. Lemnonicus, welcome in. Misdetected. I like the magnifying glass. That's amazing. I don't know why. Something about that. It feels good. I like that emote. So yeah, we have the automated repair unit facility, which is going to be great. But then I realized that this maturation chamber gives us an extra Borglet every 17 cycles. But most importantly, it only takes up 2 room spots. And that's good. And it's expensive on the Borg nanites, and you know, that's its own thing. But I have an unusual, feels like an unusual number of instances run into like these little gaps of 2 that I just haven't known what to do with. And if we can get Borg all over the ship, I mean, that just seems like a good idea, right? Like, how could that not be? But first, we're going to get this automated repair unit. I've seen that needed for an event, and that is my guiding star right now. ARU facility. Oh man, that's going to take 6? Ugh. Well, maybe I'll take down this sick bay. I might take down this sick bay. It's not doing a ton. It's done a little. And actually, this thing, 2x2. Oh. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Wait a second. Lem. That was today. Holy crap. You were playing that golf game, that like golfing war game, weren't you? Yeah, okay. Somehow I thought that was yesterday. Very cool, very cool. It sounded like a lot of fun. I was lurking in there a little bit. Yeah, that was part of your. Man, I am just doing the word thing great today. That was part of your thing, right? That, you know, the thing, the 4-year thing. That thing is part of a celebration. Anyone who's watching this that hasn't already checked out should go check out Lem. That's an order or something. It was interesting for sure. Captain, we've detected the wreckage of a vessel burrowed into the surface of this planet. Scans show partial Borg signatures. It appears the assimilation process began but was never completed. The ship could still hold valuable cargo. There was almost 100% golf and almost 0 battle. No, thank you, Lem. Your streams have been good times, every time. Alright, we can send a team to investigate the wreckage. We can disassemble and process parts of the wreckage. Neat. We can recycle all uncontaminated sections. Sure, we'll take the risk because we're not really hurting for uranium. Oh. Captain, during recycling, some unstable components reacted unexpectedly, damaging our waste disassembler. We recovered a moderate amount of materials, but the room is now out of commission until repaired. And 3 crew got injured. Well, alright. They can keep each other. I thought the waste disassembler got hurt. The heck? Well, whatever. See streams. You have to sleep soon. That's understandable. I end to stream fairly late. But thanks for stopping by. Not sleeping by. Stopping by. Man. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Warning, I've entered a nebula. We have detected a Class E planet. The molten surface, extremely high temperatures, and intense solar radiation make it highly dangerous. But valuable resources are concentrated in pockets in the cooling crust. Sure, let's, sleep is important. Sleep is very important and should be prioritized, I would say. But so are missiles? Well, okay. Okay, I can't say that you're wrong. But valuable resources are concentrated in pockets in the cooling crust. Deploy standard mining probes to mine resources, or use a precise phaser beam to mine resources from the cooling crust. We're going to do that one. And there we go. Now we're capped off on uranium. Fantastic. We have all the food in the world, courtesy of our things. Large hydroponics bays. What we really need is some titanium. Ooh, new trade offer. Hey, our crew quarters have been upgraded. Which means no one is quarterless anymore. Alright, you want uranium, you'll give me deuterium. Hard pass. We have deuterium here I could be using, and I'm not, because we just don't need it right now. Alright, what's here? More uranium. I'm gonna leave you be. We detected resource reserves on the surface of a Class Y planet, but we need to be careful. Its atmosphere is extremely toxic and hazardous to our ship and crew. Just being in its vicinity is dangerous due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. It's a little like a tongue twister sometimes reading these. Eyes of the Collective. As announced, the Borg probe emerges from the darkness, a chilling green glow illuminating the crew's faces. The familiar, dreaded announcement echoes across the bridge. Target identified. Federation vessel, Intrepid class USS Voyager. Prepare for assimilation. We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. I question the wisdom of this, little Borglets.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, let's see. The orders are to blow up their weapons. Seems like a good one. Good order. So, as is very normal, we'll have B'Elanna.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We'll have B'Elanna make her weapon stronger and cast stun them.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I don't know what I just did, but it's gotta be good. Now we'll let B'Elanna power our weapons again, and then Neelix can cut that, those there cooldowns. Hey, look at that. Did we even get hurt? Yeah, I guess we did. I suppose that counts. Alright, we gained 370 deuterium, and 37 uranium, and a handful of morale. Is the transwarp coil intact? Negative. It has been destroyed. However, we found a data node. It could contain valuable tactical information. Analyze it. Anything else in the wreckage? Some of the debris could potentially be converted into useful resources. Borg probes are safeguarded against theft. The data node is enough. Additional salvage is inefficient and potentially dangerous. No. No, we're going to retrieve promising parts. I want the ship as Borgified as possible when we're done. We take the risk. Beam everything useful on board. Oh. Target locked. Recalibrating transporters. Energizing. An energy discharge in the transporter room. One of the fragments overloaded the buffer. Hull minus 30 and two crew injured. I believe the human colloquialism is, I told you so. Quaint. Send a work team to repair the damage and proceed with analyzing the data node. Okay. Oh, that's something to do in the science lab. Okay. Captain, sensors detect a space station. The whole of the space station is breached, and we detect no life signs on board. Finding resources in this harsh environment could be difficult. It could be, but the only difficult resource to get right now is titanium. Alright. Borg data node remnants. Let's get our quest going. Or our current mission. I suppose sci-fi it should be mission, not quest. Captain, we have encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating that this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. We can risk ambush and thoroughly scan the debris. We can quickly beam aboard any valuable salvage before the attackers return. Or return, I guess. Or we can have a shuttle missile perform close-range scans before salvage operations, and if we're very, very lucky, detonate it, causing a cascade explosion that blows everything up. The shuttle was able to locate all valuable resources in the debris, Captain. And everyone clapped. Well, did the opposite of clapped. And everyone was exacerbated. Alright, off to the next place. Oh. Oh, who is it? You know what? You can just hold on for a second. We've got some deuterium, duranium, deuterium. Food. Lots of food. Hey, tritanium. That's what we want to see right now. And dilithium. Ooh. That's what we want to see all the time. Okay, okay. This is looking good. Oh, that's right. We should probably get you guys patching holes in the ship, eh? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, okay, fine. You know what? Captain, I'm receiving a distress call. They were very insistent. Is anyone receiving? Please, help. We are Bernari. My name is Kerr. The Devore. Too close. We need safe passage. Please. Signal interrupted, but I have the coordinates. Nah. Meh. Let's go help the Bernari. Helm, set a new course. We have to hurry. Yeah, we do. Because I think last time... What? Wait, which... Think tank. Oh, okay. Counterpoint. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, then let's grab this tritanium here. Hey, Borg data node remnants. What? Oh my goodness. Dark Frontier, yeah. Captain, 32% of the data node has been recovered, including a tactical isogrid for 25 sectors. It revealed a Borg sphere 8 light years away, traveling at warp 2. It is regenerating from ion storm damage. Limping home. We may have just struck gold. All senior officers to the bridge. What we have here, in 2 simple words, is Fort Knox. Lieutenant Paris, care to translate for those unfamiliar? Fort Knox, Earth's biggest stash of gold, over 50 metric tons. Once worth an exorbitant amount of money. You're planning a heist? Exactly. We're going to steal a transwarp coil, intercept the Borg sphere, create a diversion, send in an away team, and secure the coil. Engaging the Borg sphere directly places the crew in unnecessary jeopardy. Therefore, I established safer protocols. Essential transwarp elements can be sourced from standard Borg probes. Careful neutralization, disabling key systems, not obliteration, ensures the components remain viable for integration. I am capable of assembling a functional drive from such salvaged parts. So what should it be, Captain? A Borg sphere heist? Or building it ourselves? Well... This is one of those times that I really wish I remembered what happened in the show so I could do the opposite. But I like the idea of a Star Trek heist. It amuses me. But building transwarp drive by targeting and plundering Borg probes also kind of feels like right in line. Quick, pull up the episode. I mean, I guess I could. I'm not gonna. Besides, I like the idea of like actually going and picking a fight with the Borg. Attacking multiple probes only draws attention to us. If we do the heist right, we'll be gone before they even notice. And if they do notice, load up those shuttles with those anti-Borg weapon things. Captain, I highly recommend a holodeck simulation to prepare the crew for every contingency. Yeah, we're prepared enough. Why would you say no? Excellent suggestion, Lieutenant. Make it happen. Captain, I could modify the simulation parameters. It will take longer, but would allow us to plot the most efficient path to the core. Yeah, let's do that. We need every advantage we can get. Acknowledged. I will begin the preparations. Captain, while the crew is occupied with heist preparations, I propose constructing a decoy shuttle to divert the Borg's attention. It should compel the Borg to focus on capturing it, which would require them to briefly lower their shields, an optimal interval for transporting the away team onto the vessel. However, covert transport alone is insufficient. The away team must also navigate the vessel's interior without detection. Dampener unlocked in the Borg tech tree. To facilitate this, I propose fabricating personal biodamping units. I have prepared the necessary schematics. Well, thank you, 9 of 9. Captain, scans indicate that a Borg sphere... Wait, that is... a weird comma placement. Captain, scans indicate that a Borg sphere has crashed on this demon planet. It would come at a great risk, but we could try to salvage its resources. Hey, use the drones of our ARU to scavenge resources. That's why we're researching that. But instead, let's use advanced protection technology and tools to gather resources. Yeah. 4 crew got injured. The team has returned. Some were injured, but they brought back valuable resources in the process. Cool. You... Nope. Must be a workshop thing. Yeah, there we are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why is that so much? Yeah, let's, advanced holodeck simulations. Let's get that going. That's going to be longer, so we'll get that done. Look at them go. See, they seem fine with all the green, with that lovely green haze. What about you guys? No, they're Borg. They're ex-Borg. They're fine. Okay. Craft advanced holodeck simulation in the workshop. Okay, and then the Borg tech tree and the biodamper. Okay, we'll do that next. In the meantime, off to this planetoid. Here we are, Captain. Scanners show a small ship on the surface, but it appears to be dead in the water. Approximately a dozen life signs aboard. Open a channel. Bernari ship. This is Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship USS Voyager. We've received your distress call. Captain, thank you. Our engines failed and we were forced to make an emergency landing. We won't survive the upcoming divorce space on our own. We humbly ask you to take us aboard. A Bernari ship is waiting for us at the sector's edge. A refugee transport. They'll guide us to a wormhole to leave this terrible place. Okay. So I'm on board, but why are they hunting you, and who are the Devore? First, I need more information. Who are these Devore, and why are they hunting you? The Devore Imperium is an authoritarian regime. They are extremely prejudiced against telepathic species. They use their warships to hunt and exterminate every telepathic species within their borders, like us. In this case, my presence would pose a security liability, Captain. My abilities, they would pose a risk, Captain. I'm afraid my presence could endanger the ship. Decline. Nah, we'll agree to help. We've already got a couple telepaths that's gonna draw their eye just as much as a bunch, right? Mr. Kerr, you have my word. We'll deliver you to the rendezvous point. You will? Thank you. Your compassion will not be forgotten. Once we enter Devore's space, the Bernari and our telepaths need to stay completely hidden. I want every option on the table. Thoughts? Holodeck is an option. We could create a program and let them hide in there. There's a safer way. We could hide them within the transporter suspension. It would keep them in stasis in the pattern buffers, effectively removing their life signs from any scan. No trace, no risk of detection. Cortical suppressors. They would mask their telepathic energies. Good suggestions. I'll think about them. Dismissed. All right. Optional upgrade sickbay to level 3? What? Why? Okay. I mean, that's not a bad idea, just in general. What do you want for sickbay level 3? Is that a science thing? Doesn't look like it. What would it be? Engineering? Combat? No, it's not combat. Nothing good is in combat. There it is. Oh, jeez. Okay, so you want me to get to tier 5 in crew to get sickbay level 3. That's so much, though. Synergistic performance boost? I mean, it's not a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be so much, though. Yeah, okay. Let's just kill some time then. And it said Devore's space is system 3. Okay. And after all that, we've gotten... Jeez, 13. Okay. Alright, let's swing up here, grab some dilithium, and then see what we get for that tritanium. We came across an abandoned mining station. The station is under lockdown and seems to be damaged. Well, we can safely search for anything valuable without entering the station, in which case we get 1. We can destroy storage facilities and salvage resources. It's 3. We can't risk it and try to activate the station. Or we can analyze the terrain and try to mine with Voyager's equipment, which is the same as this one, but worse. Well, not necessarily. Its max bad outcome is orange instead of red. But let's risk it and try to activate the station. Whew. Activating the station let us unlock doors to the storage facilities. We took everything the station had in storage, which was 5 crystals. Alright. Swing down here then, grab ourselves some titanium. We have encountered a Class G planet. The atmosphere is toxic, but geological scans reveal vast deposits of crystallized resources embedded just below the hard surface. We can send a mining team. We can focus on studying the crystallized resources, not resource extraction. Or we can use a controlled disruptor pulse to shatter the hard surface. Let's do that one. Hey. The disruptor pulse exposed the resources, and we were able to extract them easily. Perfect. Oh, shoot, look at our deuterium. Let's swing down here and grab that. Captain, we've received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support is failing and won't last much longer. We can risk inviting the survivors directly on board Voyager. We can transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely. Or, what we're actually going to do, is haul them into the expanded shuttle bay with the tractor beam. And then when they least expect it, detonate 2 missiles on either side. Oh, shoot. It's an ambush. They lured us in closer and opened fire. The shuttles, they betrayed us. They didn't blow up. They just let in whoever these chumps are.
Ability ready, Captain.
What? No. Shoot. Let's get those weapons. Get Balana.
Ability ready, Captain.
Cass.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, because they can't do
Ability
anything.
ready, Captain.
Alright, we're done with those. Let's get these weapons
Attack the
now.
port side, Captain.
Yeah. That was not a wise fight to pick, little guys. Huh. Alright. What's this one? Items researched. Automated repair unit facility. Okay. Now hold up. Oh, well, okay. Actually, don't hold up too much. Biodampener. 14 turns, 17... Man, it's all taking so long. What's going on in the workshop? Man, 5 still. Good gravy. Shield matrix. Tempting. Very tempting. But we want this, which needs 2 more board unites. Alright. And then, I swear we had a second biolab. Aha! There we are. Okay, yeah, they're working on biomimetic gel sacks or whatever. I actually want to up you to level 2. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, what do we got here? Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? The burning vein. Before Voyager lies a highly volatile Class D planetoid. The planet's scorched crust pulses with veins of raw dilithium, glowing like molten gold beneath fractured stone. A rare opportunity, if the crew can withstand the planet's fury. Scans are revealing substantial dilithium deposits beneath the planetoid's crust, Captain. Mining them may yield significant benefits. Why can we not send Neelix? I know why we can't send Bolano. Why can we not send Neelix? We'll send Harry Kim, I guess. Ensign Kidd, gear up and lead the extraction. Let's see what this rock is hiding. Wait for new information. Well, okay. I guess we'll flitter over here and grab some deuterium. Actually, Captain, we've stumbled upon a massive debris field. It doesn't make sense that anyone would leave this many salvageable resources floating around. So it's totally not a trap, and we should investigate. Good idea. Let's have a shuttle missile perform close-range scans before salvage operations, just in case it is a trap. Captain, we successfully identified and disarmed several traps. Oh, okay. Yeah, trap mentioned. Hooray. Salvage operations were a complete success. Fantastic. Alright. Let's, what was it? Was it this one? Class D? Yeah. Oh, what is it? Good. The biolaboratory is done. Boop. Think tank. We're being hailed, Captain. I can't locate the origin, though. Originating signature? Hazari. No match in our database. Ask Seven about the Hazari. What? Ask Neelix about the Hazari. Why? Oh, was Neelix not a high enough level? Is that what it was? That's probably it. What can you tell me about the Hazari, Mr. Neelix? Oh, I'm afraid nothing good, Captain. Mostly mercenaries and ship snatchers. Not a friendly face among them. That sounds like another day in the Delta Quadrant. Put them through. USS Voyager. I am Yasek of the Hazari Bounty Hunters. Surrender. No one needs to get hurt. My client would prefer your vessel intact. Your client? Who are you working for? We've done nothing to warrant this pursuit. That's not your concern. What's relevant is that one of your people is now ours. That guy. Utterly unremarkable. Sometimes we forget he's there. Even apologized when he stepped on my foot. That guy? Oh, what did Harry Kim do? No, we'll win. We're far from defenseless. If you value your vessel, I suggest you hand us back our crewmate. I suggest you peacefully surrender your ship. Then you get your companion back. Brave words for someone who's hiding. Let's see you up close. Ugh! Report! What just happened? Hull minus 40. Crew quarters got damaged. Multiple impacts detected from a long-range weaponry, ignoring our shields. 6 Hazari vessels located at the system's perimeter. We are severely outnumbered. Precisely. Bad day for you, I imagine. But don't worry, Captain. We're generous. Take a moment. Collect your thoughts. We'll be in touch. Be prepared to offer a solution that satisfies our terms. Connection lost. Hold on, another hail incoming. Different signature, not the Hazari. Captain Janeway, I am the solution to your problem, if you're willing to listen. And who are you, knowing of our predicament? Identify yourself. This is too convenient. Kuros. I am a member of a small group. Explorers like yourself. Only we seek out challenges. Technological, biological, social, even artistic. A think tank. Think tank. Yes, I like that. Our think tank was nearby when I noticed your dispute with the Hazari. We totally didn't put them up to it. As it so happens, I know a trick or two that would get your crewmate back. I know that it's like be cautious or go all in, but there doesn't seem any harm in this top one. Any chance you'd care to tell us more about these tricks of yours? They seem awfully cryptic. A wise man once said, "The ace in your sleeve is there for a reason." But does that truly matter? You clearly cannot withstand the Hazari. You require my assistance. Something tells me your proffered help comes with a price tag. Quite astute, Captain. We require a significant share of your resources. A fair trade, no? Duranium 100, Tritanium 50, Dilithium 5. That is a lot of dilithium. That is a lot of dilithium. That is so much dilithium. This had better be worth it. Fine, we will accept the offer. Because I'm a sucker for the potential of new tech. I'll consider sparing resources if it ensures the safety of my crew. But let's be clear, you will need to meet your end of the bargain. I am a man of my word. All I need is a little time to work my magic, Captain. Your crewmate will be returned soon. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't actually need to come all the way over here, did we? Let's swing up here for some duranium. Oh. We detected resource reserves on the surface of a Class Y planet, but we need to be careful. Its atmosphere is extremely toxic and hazardous to our ship and crew. Just being in its vicinity is dangerous, due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. We can deploy collector probes for safer, though less efficient collection, or we can use a disruptor pulse. Let's use a disruptor pulse. Voyager landed safely. Our crew managed to extract a lot of resources and escape the harsh environment without incident. Well, good. You just hold your horses, my dude. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Alright. Let's get that spare shuttle going. All according to plan? Suddenly, a shimmering figure materializes on Voyager's bridge. Harry Kim, unharmed, but shaken. That guy, the guy who apologizes for stepping on your foot. The exchange was a success, but something feels off. Too clean. Too quiet. This does not look like Harry Kim. I just can't help but notice that. I'm back. 1 minute I was with the Hazari, the next that strange man was talking to them. And then I was here? What happened? Oops. Let's put it this way. We've made a deal. The Hazari have vanished from our scanners, Captain. Kuros as well. It's a reprieve. But I'm left with a distinct sense that we've been played. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. Oh, hey, but we got our dilithium back. Great. Well... Okay, so I should have picked a fight. Should have declined their little offer there. And gone ahead and blowed them up. Well, alright. Then, I guess off we go to... We really don't need uranium. So let's just swing over here, pick up some gas. And I guess we'll move on to System 2. Hey, the biodamper is done. Okay, enter ship. Next, we need crew tier 4. Oh, we don't have the tritanium. Okay, I don't think that's happening. Upgrading sickbay to level 3 is just not going to happen in a reasonable time. Is it? No. Well, okay. There's some tritanium. There's some more tritanium. Oops. That wasn't the right one. Even more tritanium. We like our tritanium right now. Okay, this is probably where I'm going to drop in. Dilithium. Always happy to see dilithium. You know, 167. Okay, never mind. This is probably where we're going to drop in. So we'll get these two, the dilithium, and then zoop our way out. Because that ion storm sucks. Alright. Let's do it. Captain, we've detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. We can deploy collector probes for safer though less efficient collection. We can risk flying directly into the atmosphere to collect, or we can risk sending a shuttle missile to gather directly from the atmosphere. And if we're very lucky, not even close, the shuttle collected all the deuterium it could and made it back safe and sound. Good. Good. That's clearly what we wanted. Alright, off we go. Now hold up, that was System 2, not System 3. What are you talking about, Kim? Captain, we're approaching Devore territory. I'm picking up multiple patrol ships along their border. Very well. Mr. Kerr, have your people prepare. Tuvok. Kess. You too must hide. Be advised, this is going to be a very long wait. Well then, let's play hide and seek. No, see, I was specifically only going to System 2 because it was fine. Oh, fine. Tell you what, we're going to do something else. I am going to kick off another 3-minute ad break because our pre-roll stave off is almost gone. And in the meantime, we're going to, I don't know, do a 5-minute break or so to get up, stretch, drink. And yeah, we'll do some words on stream in the meantime. So let me get that I know. Let's just get this pulled up. We're going to kick off that ad. There goes that. And here we go. I'm never as good at these as I wish I were. Oh, nice. Oh, no. Wait, what? What? I thought we were doing all right. The game mutes when I'm... Why is it coming through on my mic? What the heck? Oh, whatever. Okay. That... Okay, well, that's fun. We'll just, I'll just not mute. You can listen to me drinking water, I guess. Alright, let's try one more. Pate? The heck is Pate? Oh, okay. Well, today I learned, I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, attempt. You already did, Pete. Oh, tamp. That's a good word. Good word. One of these times, we'll get there. Hey, we did it. We got 8 out of 15 words. Alright. Alright. And one of them was paid. I think like 6 of them were paid. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get back. Let's get back to the game. I need to figure out why sometimes audio comes through my mouse like or my mic like that. It's so weird. Hey, belligerent, welcome back. All right, so I fundamentally disagree with the fact that we're doing this this little side quest right now because it specifically said Divorce Base was System 3 and we are in System 2. But okay. I guess we'll make use of our holodeck level 2. We'll hide them in the holodeck program. All telepaths to the holodeck. Start program. Pretend to be a part of it. Telepaths concealed, Captain. I've got them tucked away in a holodeck program of a rather dreary gothic novel. The divorced patience won't last long enough to dig through that much melodrama. Good. Let's hope that everything goes smoothly. Helm, take us to the Devore border. Is the audio doubled up? Aye, Captain. Approaching. Start to okay, that's fair. That's fair. Why is it? I swear, I just had this fixed. Well, that's good. I'm glad there's no echo. 3 patrol ships blocking our way. They're hailing us. This is Inspector Kashyyyk of the Devore Imperium. Identify yourselves. Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We're en route through this sector on a peaceful course. Peacefully, and without clearance. You are aware, I presume, that telepaths are strictly forbidden? We are aware, Inspector. Then I'm sure you'll understand. We'll be conducting a routine inspection to ensure compliance. Voyager has nothing to hide. Then this will be over before you remember. This will be over before you remember it? What? What are you, like, doing some time travel crap? All hands prepare for Devore inspection. Cooperate fully. Let's get it over with. I took the liberty of playing this music throughout your ship. I thought it might help your crew relax. Sometimes these inspections can be stressful. How thoughtful. Well, Captain, while my men are currently searching the ship, why don't we use the time to get to know each other? I looked at your logs, your archives. Humans. Earth. Fascinating. Your culture has many contradictions. Violence and beauty, science and faith, all somehow mingled harmoniously, like the counterpoint of this very music. Go along with them, an apt comparison, don't let them distract you, what's the point? I mean, let's distract him. Go along with him. Indeed, our culture is a complex melody, but it's precisely this counterpoint that makes us strong. It's chaos that forms harmony. A poetic analogy. I rarely meet people who share my enthusiasm for art and music, especially people thousands of light years from home, trespassing in our space. We're just trying to get home, Inspector. Through the Devore Imperium? We don't exactly embrace outsiders, which brings me to a matter that could threaten our friendship. I've examined your crew manifest, Lieutenant Tuvok, Kess, telepaths, and yet for some reason you neglected to mention them. For a very simple reason. They're dead. They died a long time ago. That's fortunate. For you, I mean. If I'd known you were harboring telepaths, I would have had to arrest you for breaking our cardinal protocol. They were valued members of my crew, Inspector. Not criminals. Perhaps. We've learned that a mind you can't read is dangerous, especially when it can read yours. They deceived our leaders. turned us against each other. Ah, one moment. I'm receiving an update on the inspection. Good news. Your vessel is in compliance. No telepaths were found. Happy to cooperate. I respect cooperation, Captain. But remember, the Devore Imperium is vast. A friend could make your journey much easier. I'll keep that in mind. Until next time, Catherine. All telepaths, remain in your concealed locations. We won't risk exposure. The Devore could return at any moment. Helm, full impulse to the Bernari coordinates. There's no time to waste. Ion Storm! We're losing 50 battery per cycle. Or each battery loses 50 per cycle, which just sucks. And we're just losing chunks out of our warp core every cycle. Man, I hate ion storms. We have detected a Class D planet. This small planetoid has no atmosphere, but scans reveal surface deposits of resources trapped just beneath the ice. The low gravity makes remote operations easy, but the surface is extremely cold. We can shoot a thermal beam to heat a wide surface area for mining. We can launch a torpedo to shatter the surface for resource exposure. Or we can deploy specialized mining probes to break up dense deposits, which sounds like it should be the better idea, except it's not. So, we'll launch a torpedo. Oh. The torpedo blast was uncontrolled, triggering a catastrophic seismic fracture that scattered all resources and caused a major shockwave. Well, alright. Guess we'll come over here. Ow. A Devore shuttle is approaching, Captain. No weapons. They're hailing us. They didn't take long. On screen. No warships today, Captain. I see that. If you're here for another inspection, I'm not here to search Voyager. Then what do you want, Inspector? Call me Kashyyyk. I never liked that title. Truth is, I'm defecting, and I need your assistance. Excuse me? Why should I believe a word you say? Which is kind of a incriminating thing to respond to, or to respond with. Like, that's a weird response, I think. Why should I believe you instead of, like, anything else? Because I know about the Bernari you're hiding. I could have exposed them at any time. So why didn't you? I despise the Devore Imperium, and I despise the man I've become. I'm haunted. A few months back, we found a little girl hiding. I took her out of a plasma tank. She looked at me, full of hope, and thanked me for saving her. But I did my duty. I sent her to her execution. Her face. It's a ghost I can't escape. Then I met you, Catherine. You defied everything we stand for. You risked your ship and crew to protect telepaths. I knew then that you were my way out. My chance to finally make a choice that is not theirs. I don't trust him. Like, I don't believe this for a second. I dimly remember that this was a premise for an episode, but I don't remember what happened in it. But, I don't believe it. The problem is that if we turn him away, he does kind of strike me as someone that would be like, well, like, even if he was defecting, he strikes me as someone that would be like, well, okay, then we're impounding your vehicle and all of your telepaths. Yep. All of your telepaths. So like, there's not a fantastic response or a way to go with this. But what the heck? It's just a game. Let's turn them away. I'm sorry, but I don't gamble with my crew's lives. Then I hope for your sake that you'll survive what is to come. Good luck, Captain. You'll need it. Tuvok. Cass. Bernari. You can come out now. The game of hide and seek is over. Helm. Full impulse to the Bernari coordinates. There's no time to waste. Where are the Bernari coordinates? We have detected a Class O planet, which is largely covered in water and features a diverse ecosystem. Scans indicate valuable resources are concentrated in the ground just beneath the water's surface. We could deploy prototype mining devices to extract resources from the seafloor. But what we... Oh my goodness! I need to sound balance that. Is that as loud as it is for me? Thanks for the hydrate, belligerent. Appreciate it. Don't I dare sound balance it, just random jump scares. A 100-point jump scare. There's a cheaper jump scare. Probably. The problem is that I know how loud that is. I don't know how loud the other one is because it hasn't played yet. We have detected a Class O plane. Oh yeah, no, we're sending shuttle missiles to drill and retrieve resources from under the water. Get our 67 Tritarium. Oh right. Have I seen the movie Dumb and Dumber? I don't think so. I think I saw I think I've seen a clip of that very last scene with the bus full of models, but nah, I don't think I've seen any other part of it. The shuttle made it back safe and sound and was able to extract a lot of resources. Right on. Let's grab some dilithium. Ow, ow. Fragmented remains of a Borg probe are scattered on the surface of this planet. Captain. Scans show no working power sources, life signs, or Borg activity. Whatever happened here, there seems to be no one around. This could be a great salvage opportunity. We could beam useful fragments on board, or we can recreate what happened here via a holodeck simulation. Whoa. Various running holodeck simulations gave us a precise reconstruction of the impact. Using that data, we located several hidden fragments and core Borg components. We got 2 nanites from that, as well as 10 dilithium. That was kind of huge. This tritanium is a problem. This tritanium is a real problem. Alright, so we could actually build this. But first we need to demolish this. So let's do that. And then we can... Nah, we'll leave that there. Okay, what is this? Sure, let's swing over here then. Oh. Okay, sick base dismantled. Great. Then let's build this ARU facility. Right there. Great, let's get that going. And Dark Frontier. Dark Frontier? The crew has completed the training simulation, and the decoy shuttle has been constructed. How did the crew perform in your simulation? Highly efficient. They are prepared for the operation. Let's hope it's enough. Helm, set an intercept course for the Borg vessel, maximum warp. Fly to the Borg sphere or reach the rendezvous coordinates. Captain, this station hosts a variety of scientific personnel seeking opportunities for research and exploration. A group of skilled scientists have expressed their interest in the Alpha Quadrant. With the right incentives, they may be persuaded to join us on our journey. I am not paying them dilithium. No, we're going to show them the simulation potential of our holodeck. I like the dark green odds a little better than 50-50 for light green. Oh, 4 crew joined Voyager. I mean, that's not terrible. The scientists were intrigued by the holodeck and eager to try it, but their inexperience with the technology quickly spiraled out of control. Some agreed to join afterwards, but their trial run left the holodeck in shambles. Excuse me. Alright, get your team off of there. Let's fix our holodeck. Okay, let's get some titanium. Captain, we've taken a massive hit. A sudden surge, likely from that subspace eddy, has caused plasma conduit overload. Multiple ruptures are reported. Some rooms are severely damaged and offline. They'll require immediate repair and resources. 3 rooms got damaged. What? We have encountered a Class G planet. The atmosphere is toxic, but geological scans reveal vast deposits of crystallized resources embedded just below the hard surface. We definitely want the titanium, so we're not going to focus on study. Yeah, I think we are going to go ahead and use a controlled disruptor pulse to shatter the hard surface. The disruptor pulse exposed the resources, and we were able to extract them easily. Great. Then, okay, 2 cycles there, we can get our crew quarters back. Wait. Why did it just hit crew quarters? That's so dumb. That's so dumb. And apparently, I don't care about ion storms nearly as much as I thought I did. Huh. Okay, so we got the ARU facility. We have 158 titanium. Now, can we do crew tier 4? Yes. 18 turns, my goodness. That's so long. Or at least it feels like it's gonna be forever. Sensors detect unusual energy readings emanating from a moon. Scans reveal rich metal deposits within strange crystalline structures on the moon's surface. We can carefully mine using a specialized team and equipment. We can send a team and mine anything we can get our hands on. Or we can prioritize scientific study, which still gives us 76. I'm gonna do that, and we can just... The investigation triggers an unexpected energy surge into space from the crystals, damaging Voyager. Yeah, okay. Fine. Fine, I get it. You hate science. I get it, game. Alright. Well, let's start getting these crew quarters repaired. Hey, look, the crew quarters are repaired. Yeah, these ones. Captain, our sensors have detected a heavily damaged Borg sphere. Its hull is breached in multiple locations, and both shielding and sensors are offline. Internal scans show a few drones still active, focused on repairing the ship's core systems. We're going to leave that for now, because we got 6 cycles until we have that ARU option. So, let's traipse our way down here, grab the duranium, then fly to the other Borg sphere. Okay. I'm glad everything that got hurt was, just crew quarters. A distress signal from an isolated outpost on a moon leads us to a crew suffering from a hemorrhagic fever. They are in critical condition, and their medical technology is unable to stop it. They desperately ask for our help. We can send a medical away team to their outpost to administer treatment. We can beam the sick crew to our sickbay for immediate care. Or we can beam one sick on board, analyze their medical data, and synthesize a cure remotely, which is just the better version, which is what having a sickbay level 2 should be in comparison to a sickbay level 1. Go-Go Gadget, the doctor, was able to find a cure. The grateful crew gave us all the resources they had as a reward for saving them. That's why we do it. For those rewards. For those gains. Alright, let's hit this Borg sphere. Repaired. Crew quarters. Fantastic. Doink. And then, I guess we can get this battery compartment. Not that it's doing anything right now, but, you know. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? The sphere's bigger than I thought. We'll make it. We'll make it. Captain? What? I'm assuming that's we'll make it, right, Captain? Tactical. Stay focused on the plan. Reassure, we're prepared. Inspire, boost the crew's confidence. Let's boost the crew's confidence. We got this. You're the best crew in the quadrant, and we've all got something worth fighting for. The Borg don't stand a chance. Let's give them a show they won't forget. Janeway to engineering. All set? The engine's primed and ready. No Borg ship is going to slow us down. That's the spirit. Today, we're putting everything on the line. Get the decoy into position. Kinda wish we had a cloaking device, jeez. Whoa. You have my attention. Hey, Brindle, welcome in. Thanks for the you missed something or whatever I end up settling on for its name. Let's see, we can sneak up on the sphere by using asteroids as cover. That just... Something tells me that's not gonna be it. So we'll use main engineering level. Good. Gad-free. Noises or flashing lights. No, but maybe I should do like a red alert. But really only fits with this game. I don't know what it would be for the rest. Thanks for the hydrate, belligerent. But man, what are the odds you're going to get that one? 3 times in a row. Or twice? No, it's been 3. You can't hear hydrate? Only I can hear it? What? Oh. Oh no. I know why too. Fine, let's try this. How does the game sound? I guess you can't really hear it. There's not doing a whole lot right now. Well, dang it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Mask our warp signature and get us in close to the sphere. Masking the signature now. Done. We're as close to invisible as I can make us. So I know you can't redeem it. Can I? Oh, jeez. No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. Anyway. Steady as she goes. Keep a low profile until I give the signal. Time to distract the Borg. Janeway to shuttle bay. Deploy the decoy. Autopilot is on. Biosignature mask is transmitting. Decoy has cleared the shuttle bay and is underway. Approaching the sphere. Yes, they're activating the tractor beam. They took the bait. Janeway to transporter room. Away team stand by. The moment they drop their shields, initiate transport. Okay, so we've got Borg, Innovator, and Saboteur. Well, we have exactly none of those. Yeah, Neelix wasn't level 6. That's why we didn't have him in that option. So let's put you there. Like this, maybe? That way we'll level up our 2 lowest, and we won't succeed on any missions. Seems like a good idea. All right. Captain, the drones aren't noticing us thanks to the biodampeners. We need to deactivate the shield matrix so we can be beamed out later. We can locate central shield generator based on the sphere's layout, or we can locate the central shield generator using a tricorder. We're not going to do that because it looks like we're going to want Tuvok for this next one. So, yeah, let's just toss them both at it and get ourselves some duranium. Oh, I did not notice how low we were on deuterium. Oh. Well, I know what we're doing after this. Hey, critical success. The team recalls their holodeck training and navigates the sphere's labyrinthine corridors with precision. They reach the shield matrix, their preparation paying off. Captain, we've reached the shield generator. Okay. Well, we can't do those. Would be really nice to have had 7 of 9 right now. Or a saboteur, whoever that is. Anyway. We will place spatial charges to trigger a power surge. The team placed spatial charges as planned. Their precision pays off, and the shield generator is disabled discreetly. They continue towards the transwarp coil. We've located the transwarp coil, Captain. It's emitting a powerful energy field. Extraction will prove tricky. Well, there's really only one legitimate option here. We're going to manually detach the transwarp coil. As much as it would be nice to use Tuvok, he's fatigued and we're going to need him next time. The team discreetly severs the connections like in the holodeck. The coil is ready for transport. The team heads to the transport coordinates when their biodampeners fail. Biodampeners fail. The drones around them give chase. Drones are blocking the way to the transporter coordinates. We could fight our way through. We could find a path around the drones. Or we could try to recalibrate the biodampeners. I'm thinking Tuvok can do this for us. And I would really like that tritanium. I'm so hurting for tritanium and really not hurting for science anymore. Great. Under intense fire, the team is forced to split up during the desperate rush for the transporter coordinates. They beam back, desperately hoping that everyone made it. That's a little ominous. Did everyone make it? Great. They're both level 6 now. Tuvok is level 8. And we got a handful of gas. Report! Did everyone make it out? The way team is secure. Give the order and we're out of here. Odd. That Borg sphere is just sitting there, not even warming up its weapons. I'm not inclined to wait around and find out. Helm, lay in a departure course, maximum warp. We're being hailed, Captain. I can't identify the source. It's too far. Captain Catherine Janeway, our paths finally cross. I have been following Voyager's journey with great interest. Who am I speaking to? I am the voice of the collective. And what do you want? You have just committed theft against us. Oh, I hardly think the collective keeps inventory, Your Majesty. One transwarp coil won't disrupt your perfection. Such defiance. The predictable byproduct of individuality. While I could order your vessel's immediate assimilation, your past assistance regarding species 8472 warrants momentary consideration. Assistance? If I remember correctly, we won this war for you. Limited transwarp drive unlocked in the engineering tech tree. A factor in our calculations. Therefore, you may retain the coil as acknowledgement for services rendered. Great. But know this. Challenge the Borg again, Captain, and your journey ends. We will be aware. She cut the transmission, Captain. Let's not test her patience. We have the transwarp coil. That's what matters. Engineering? Install it. Top priority. Helm, take us out of here before she reconsiders her acknowledgement. Okay. Good. Let's grab some deuterium and then get the heck out of here. The ARU facility is built. Yes. -2 morale per cycle, which is unfortunate, but it's nice to know that we have it. And the battery compartment is fixed. Okay, good. So now what? Oh, a posture check. I need to get a sound or something on there. I almost missed that. Thanks for the posture check, belligerent. Let me uncurl. Alright, there we go. Thank you. Let's see, what do we have for this? We've got 8 cycles remaining. Why does that take so long? Oh, we're not... Okay, so we don't need to be speeding towards that anymore. Alright. Well, in that case, Captain, sensors detect a space station. The hull of the space station is breached and we detect no life signs on board. Finding resources in this harsh environment could be difficult. Well, we can scan the station for any left resources. We can destroy a part of the station where cargo might be. Or we can send work teams to open up closed facilities and search for resources. I'm going to go with destroy part of the station where cargo might be. It's going to cost a torpedo. Now, let's send work teams. The green plus yellow is higher, is more likely to succeed with it. Oh. Well, and there's this possibility. The work teams had a terrible accident while opening sealed cargo bays. So we got 283 deuterium, 1 crew member died, and 5 crew got injured. Okay, well, let's swing down here then. We located a cluster of organic remnants adrift in space, Captain. Their origin is unknown, but the Borg signature is unmistakable. Strange. The Borg aren't exactly known for being wasteful. Some of you may die. That's a sacrifice I am willing for you to make. We're going to recycle the biological parts, because that's just a way higher chance of overt success. Yeah. 885 deuterium. The Borg nature of the material proved difficult to process, Captain, but we managed to recover most of the usable components. Well, great. That's great. I'm very happy for you. Is this... No. Okay. Okay, let's take a second and actually process what we're doing here. So it is because of this that we are using a bit more deuterium and a handful of titanium. Let's see, we're using 89. Okay, so that's only 5 deuterium. That's not a lot. I am okay with that. Wait, why do we have 3 quarterless? Well, okay. Let's get some officers' quarters then. Alright, let's... okay. We're going to... Nah, we're going to come down here to this Class Y planet. Yeah, just looks a little too long away. Captain, we've stumbled upon a massive debris field. It doesn't make sense that anyone would leave this many salvageable resources floating around, so we should investigate. We can be cautious and salvage anything that seems safe. We can get debris aboard. We can scan for life signs. Or we can have a shuttle perform close-range scans before salvage operations. We're going to have a shuttle missile perform close-range scans before salvage operations. And if anything tries to sneak up on us, we're going to blow them up. Shuttle missile. Exactly. Got caught on a cord. Weird. Captain, we've successfully identified and disarmed several traps. Salvage operations were a complete success. Well, cool. Let's grab this deuterium then. And, hey, crew tier 4. Does that actually give us anything we want? I mean, kind of. We can reduce the holodeck's footprint. We can do this food efficiency. which actually isn't all that much. Expanded holodeck lab. But before we do all that, we have limited transwarp drive. Increases warp and impulse engine flight speed by 15%. Nice. Let's get that going. Great. Okay, we got 3 on that. We have the ARU. Oh. Captain, we have discovered the remains of a Borg cube drifting in space. The hull shows severe biogenic damage. Residual energy signatures suggest parts of the vessel are still active. We can scan the cube and beam an away team to targeted areas, which has the best chance, or which has the highest reward. Or we can recover external debris only, or we can analyze the wreckage for scientific research instead of gathering resources. If I thought that would give us Borg nanites, I would do it. But I don't think it will. So let's scan the cube and beam an away team. Great. The scans helped the team avoid most dangers. We recovered a lot of resources, though some sections were inaccessible. Right on. Alright, let's grab this Borg probe too then while we're here. Ion storm. I know. We've been in an ion storm, my guy. Officers' quarters built. Great. Great. That's great. Captain, we've found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down, but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. We can blindly beam aboard on... Man. We can blindly beam a team on board to force open the storage and retrieve all contents. We can destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. Or we can send a shuttle missile to breach the storage from the outside and extract resources. We're going to send a shuttle missile to breach it from the outside. The shuttle team managed to breach the storage and extract all resources. That's what happens when you're flying a literal missile. Okay, great. I guess we'll snag the space station and then we'll go. Captain, sensors detect a space station. The whole of this space station is breached and we detect no life signs on board. Finding resources in this harsh environment could be difficult. We can scan the station for any left resources. We can destroy a part of the station where the cargo might be. Or we can send work teams to open up closed facilities and search for resources. Yeah, let's do that. Send work teams. Huh, alright. Our work teams found sealed cargo bays and opened them. A huge amount of resources was still inside. Excuse me. Alright. Does this have anything we want? I have my doubts, but let's just see. Some gas, uranium. There's some titanium. We have been wanting that. Yeah, alright. The Forgotten Colony. I do kind of want to swing there first. But let's go here. Uranium, a bunch. Deuterium, not a bunch. Alright, off we go, Captain. Oh no! We've been ambushed by a Hazari mercenary! Survival chance, 100%. Hull damage risk, not a whole lot. Yeah, we're just gonna skip this fight. Oh. Whew. Whew. We made it through that fight. And we got a trace amounts of resources. Well, that's great. We've researched the limited transwarp drive. Okay, well, now that we've done that, let's swing on over here. What does that do? Meh. Let's do the expanded holodeck program library. 3 morale doesn't feel like a whole lot, but anything to combat the slow creep of homesickness. Who is it? If you accept this comms request, there's no turning back. No. Oh my goodness, no. Okay. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Here we are, the Bernari rendezvous point. I can't see anyone. Are they late? Or are we too late? No, no, no. They promised to wait for us. They must be hiding. Scans indicate no vessels within range. Wait. 1 ship approaching. 2. 3. They're... Devore. An ambush. Catherine. It seems as if we are destined to meet again. All that talk of defecting. Just another performance. You really should take a bow, Inspector. Out, Captain. You're smart, but still so idealistic. Where's the Bernari transport? Did you capture them? Transport? Oh, there was never a refugee transport, but good bait catches fine fish. A fitting proverb I've read in your archive. Now, one last offer. Surrender the telepaths and I'll let Voyager go. Don't play the brave one. We both know how that'll end. Yeah, it'll end with a whole bunch of blown up Devore ships. That's how it'll end. Since you're so intrigued by our proverbs, Inspector, consider this one. Fortune favors the brave. And my crew is about to show you just how brave we can be. All hands, battle stations. Idealistic to the end. I admire your resolve, Catherine. Good luck. You're nothing. You have nothing on us. Why did you think that challenging us was a good idea? I'm curious what auto-resolve would give us, but...
What are your orders, Captain?
No, let's... Some things are important enough to take a personal...
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, you
Enemy
have
shields destroyed, Captain.
literally nothing.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't
Moving to
just be
attack the starboard side, Captain.
zapping that one spot.
An enemy is fled, Captain.
Yeah, I bet. Okay.
Moving to attack the front. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Good.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, ain't got nothing on us. 89 or 86 damage. Shoot, Chakotay got hurt. And a handful of miscellaneous rabble, crew, brave crew, very big brave crew. And a bunch of rooms got hurt. An impressive victory, Catherine. My compliments. It's a shame. We would have made such excellent friends. Yet you chose a different path. I respect that. Until we meet again. Oh, we won't meet again. Captain, my words cannot express my gratitude. You saved us. You've stood up to the Devore time and time again. I've been thinking. Let us repay the favor. We have scientists, engineers, civilians. Let us join your crew. We'd be honored to help. Sure. Anyone willing to stand with this crew has a place here. 600 morale. There were only 13 people there? Felt like there were a lot more. Thank you, Captain. We won't let you down. Helm? It's time to leave Devore space for good. Return to our old course. There's 5 more. No, you are not going to annoy me into moving things forward. Come on, let's get over here and see what's here. Out of order. Mess hall will now give emergency rations. What? Oh. Right. Let's get dangerous. Okay. Captain, we've been hailed by a passing trader boasting exceptional wares for sale. Upon closer inquiry, it soon became clear he is speaking not of goods, but of living beings. Our scans also revealed that his vessel is unusually heavily armed for its small size. Well, intimidate the trader to let the slaves go is just more likely to happen than attempt a secret, etc. So sure, let's intimidate him. The slaver relented after a tense standoff, Captain. The captives are free, but many are weak and will require medical attention before they can settle in aboard Voyager. Well, they can join the queue. 201 food. Oh, right. That'll be fixed in a cycle. Just give it a second. Hey, look, it's fixed. Now let's get that life support back up. As Voyager approaches the planet, sensors register a subtle pull. A gravimetric gradient appears to be drawing the ship into orbit. The ship quickly realizes that the planet rotates faster than other planets, and time passes much faster due to a tachyon core. 1 full day on the surface equals just 1 second aboard Voyager. We can send a probe to watch the development of the civilization. We can reconfigure sensors to compensate for the planet's fast timeline and collect data. Or, the find is fascinating, but Voyager must move on. No, let's use our ARU facility. Oh. Never mind. We will reconfigure sensors. That's apparently got a higher success chance. Hey. When the crew analyzes the collected data, they learn that the civilization has already evolved into the industrial age. Moreover, Voyager seems to be a part of their culture, a bright star in the sky, a center of religion, music, and art. We got morale from that, and we got science. Flattered, but also aware that they are bending the first rule of the Prime Directive, Voyager must find a way to leave the planet's orbit, which is now a real challenge. The gravimetric pull has the ship firmly in its grip. We can beam the Doctor to the planet to collect useful data for leaving the orbit. We can perform a microjump to escape the gravimetric pull, or full power to thrusters and try to break free. Yeah, let's beam the Doctor down. I like these odds. Go Gadget Doctor. When the Doctor returns after mere minutes, decades have already passed on the planet, now in a high-tech age. He is accompanied by astronaut Gotana Retz, who reveals Voyager itself inspired him to explore the stars and unravel the skyship's mystery. With Gotana Retz's ships, Voyager is towed from orbit. As a parting gift, he gives Voyager his hyperdrive modulator technology, preventing them from getting stuck in an orbital trap again. So, we got the hyperdrive modulator, in the combat tech tree. We get some morale, we got some science. Cool. What is this new thing we got? Doesn't look like it is something that is immediately unlocked. Modulator. Increases energy threshold for the propulsion system. Oh, okay. Whatever. Let's get down here then. We've altered course to investigate a distress signal, but something feels off. Sensors show an unidentified vessel closing in fast. It's an ambush. Oh no, a Hazari mercenary.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, alright, let's do this then.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
What
Moving
are
to
we
attack the
firing
front,
at?
Captain.
Let's make sure we're firing at those weapons. Okay.
Ability
Pop
ready,
off
Captain.
the
Enemy
Lana
shields
skill and then
destroyed,
reset the cooldowns, which is just lovely.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh. Yeah, get those repairs going.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Let's...
Moving to defend the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Yeah, I've already said
Ability
defend the
ready,
rear.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Good.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Fantastic. No injuries, no damaged rooms, a little bit of hull damage, but we were already hurt there, so that's fine. We managed to defeat the ship and salvage some resources, Captain. Great. 2 more cycles. Well, let's swing on over here then. That's 2 cycles away. Life support. Fantastic. Okay, so we have phaser control room, cutting beam control room. Let's get that. Alright. Captain, we've arrived at a massive gas giant with intense magnetic storms. Our sensor readings are scrambled, but we are within visual range of a Borg probe orbiting the planet. It hasn't detected us yet, but any mistake may alert it to our presence. Let's just... So we can safely collect while keeping our distance, or we can risk detection for higher yield. Let's go ahead and risk detection. Yeah, that's fine. We could only hold 200... Okay, I would have taken it safe if I had noticed that. We were able to recover a high amount of resources, Captain. While doing so, we got dangerously close to the scouting probe, but fortunately, it did not detect our presence. Great. Are we already doing something new? Yes, we are. Well, let's swing down here, see what this is, and then we can grab this deuterium, or duranium, and be on our way. Captain, we've located a damaged Borg vessel caught in close orbit around a Class E planet. Radiation and solar winds constantly rip its hull apart, while the drones tirelessly rebuild it. They appear trapped in a cycle of destruction and repair, too occupied to acknowledge us. We can focus on collecting nearby materials, or we can study their efforts without interfering, which somehow gives us more duranium. We'll do that one. We observed the Borg repair routines from a safe distance, Captain. The data proved highly valuable to our research teams, and we managed to collect several resource samples as well. There we are, cutting beam control room. Now let's get this phaser control room back up. And we can spare one for the engineering office. Okay, who is trying to trade with us? What do you have? You want duranium for titanium? No. Okay. We detected resource reserves on the surface of a Class Y planet, but we need to be careful. Its atmosphere is extremely toxic and hazardous to our ship and crew. Just being in its vicinity is dangerous, due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. We can deploy collector probes for a safer, though less efficient collection. Or we can use a disruptor pulse to expose resource reserves. Let's do that one. Hey, there we go. Voyager landed safely. Our crew managed to extract a lot of resources and escape the harsh environment without incident. That gives us 100 more duranium. We lost 4. That's okay. Alright, let's swing our way down here then. Hey, engineering office is back up. So is the phaser control room. Great. Can we fit anything in there? Neuroelectric field generator. Which cargo bay is this? Titanium. Okay, so let's do that then. Let's slap a cargo bay down there. Great. Captain, the doctor just caused a security intervention in the mess hall. He was exhibiting abnormal behavior. Following a recent medical emergency, he appears to have become fixated on the decisions he made. Diagnostics indicate a conflict between his ethical and cognitive subroutines. Caught in this feedback loop, he is obsessively reevaluating his actions. At this point, he is no longer fit for duty. He has to overcome the struggle. The doctor has been granted extended time for reflection to process this incident. He is not alone. A rotating schedule ensures he has company at all times. There are already signs his condition is improving, though he still has a long way to go. Okay. I'm going to stick you on titanium. I'm going to upgrade you. And then we're going to dismantle this. Yeah, there we go. Yay, cargo bay dismantled. Fantastic. And now, we can stick a neuroelectric field generator. I don't know if that's what we want to do first. The Borg maturation chamber would be nice, but we don't have it yet. Shield matrix would be very nice. Would be very, very nice. What are you working on? Expanded holodeck library? I think we're going to do that Borg maturation chamber. Alright, let's swoop our way down here. Hey, expanded holodeck library. Fantastic. Yeah, let's get this maturation chamber. We've got enough room to start filling in regeneration alcoves. Cargo bay, leveled up. Great. We don't need to do anything about that. We've detected a settlement on a Class M planet. The population appears to be Borg, but their technology is primitive, and they are not connected to the collective. It seems a small group was stranded and has been adapting for years. They may have useful information or technology. We can send an away team to meet the X-Borg, offer supplies, and invite them to join the crew. Or we can maintain a safe distance to study their unique society and adaptation. No, let's send them to, let's offer them to join the crew. Holy crap. The X-Borg were thrilled and readily accepted the offer. 10 of them joined the crew. Great. Why? Okay. First, let's come down here. we're going to do this. Okay. Next, we've got a bunch of upgrades to do on crew quarters. Okay, there. Well, very cool. Yeah, no, that's just great. Let's grab some deuterium. New trade offer received. Captain, we've received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support is failing and won't last much longer. We can risk inviting the survivors directly on board. We can transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely. Or we can haul them into the expanded shuttle bay with a tractor beam and detonate both shuttles around them once they're here. We've successfully docked the vessel and performed repairs. The crew repaid us with all their valuable resources. Great. Not why we did it, but great. Let's grab some duranium since we're right here. Captain, we have discovered the remains of a Borg cube drifting in space. The hull shows severe biogenic damage. Residual energy signatures suggest parts of this vessel are still active. We can scan the cube and beam an away team to targeted areas. We can recover external debris only. Or we can analyze the wreckage for scientific research instead of gathering resources. Fine, let's do that and see if it gives us Borg nanites. I don't think it will. It did not. It just gave us 50 science. Okay. Good to know. Okay, well then, let's swing over here to this trade station. Alright, well, we could trade duranium for dilithium, which is 100% what we're going to do. 2 Borg nanites for 100 duranium is... No. Duranium for dilithium. There we go. Great. Now then, let's go replenish our titanium a little bit. Hey, crew quarters and crew quarters both upgraded. Great. What do we have here? Let's upgrade that. And upgrade this. Great, that should have us taken care of. We located a rich asteroid field containing valuable minerals. One of our scientists suggests using a new experimental mining technique, which has the potential for a much higher yield, but there is a chance it could destroy the asteroids. We could do the standard mining procedure. We could use experimental mining for a higher potential yield, or we could send a probe to determine the best possible approach, which is like the experimental mining yield, or experimental mining, but it's just better in every way. There we are. Captain, we've determined the best possible approach to extract a great number of resources. We also did it. And we got a trace amount of science. There we go. We came across an abandoned mining station. The station is under lockdown and seems to be damaged. We can safely search for anything valuable without entering the station. We can destroy storage facilities and salvage resources, or we can risk it and try to activate the station, or we can analyze the terrain and try to mine with Voyager's equipment. We're going to risk it and try and activate the station, because it has the max rewards and the chances are pretty good. Yeah, okay, well. We managed to collect a few resources, but then realized the station was shut down to contain a hostile alien life form. We released the life form and our crew was attacked. We had to withdraw. We still got 37 duranium, only 1 dilithium, which makes this an abject failure in my eyes. One crew member died and 4 got injured, and there was a little hit to morale, but that'll be fixed very soon. Well, okay then. I guess we'll swing down here for more duranium. Hey, there we go. Maturation chamber. Okay, perfect. So crew quarters is done. Crew quarters is done. Okay, can we do a maturation chamber? No, because we still need 12 nanites. Okay. Alright, now, if we toggle power off here, 13. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do this. Captain, routine surface scans complete. This planet appears to have once been home to an advanced civilization. No life signs detected. Evidence suggests full Borg assimilation. There may still be something useful among the ruins. Shall we investigate? We can recover some materials from the surface. We can recover only select materials while studying the culture. Or we can strip the ruins for maximum resource yield. Yeah, let's go strip mining. Dang. Resource extraction was highly successful, Captain, but the crew reports suggest discomfort over erasing what little remained of this civilization. That's fair. That doesn't feel great. I know I ordered it. I know I ordered it, but it doesn't feel good. We've altered course to investigate a distress signal, but something feels off. Sensors show an unidentified vessel closing in fast. It's an ambush. We're gonna just auto-resolve that. Yeah. No need to burn torpedoes. Here we go! Oh, good. Alright, so we got some food, deuterium, and morale out of that. And, for defeating the ship, we salvaged some resources, gave us even more deuterium, which is great. Let's top off on deuterium here, and then we'll move on. Captain, we've detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. We can deploy collector probes for a safer, though less efficient collection. We can risk flying directly into the atmosphere to collect, or we can risk sending a shuttle missile to gather directly from the atmosphere. We're going to do that one because the worst case scenario is some fireworks. Or the worst case scenario is 3 injured crew members and not a lot of deuterium. We filled most of the storage capacity, but the shuttle is barely holding together, Captain. Okay. Now, it occurs to me we might want to just let the doctor recover. So, is there anything anywhere? Sure, let's come here. Let's see what's on that planet that I missed. Oh. I'm sorry, we have a trade offer. Oh, we can't do it. Ordinarily I would, but can't. Oh, and we're not researching anything. Oh. Cutting beam control room level. Well, dang. Okay. No. Let's come here. Let's get... let's start upgrading our officers' quarters. Yeah. We can do that. Okay. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward, to cut more light years off our journey, is beginning to affect their focus. It is not yet a problem, but to avoid significant morale issue, I suggest we schedule our departure from this sector sooner rather than later. And we're in a nebula. Yeah, we know. Captain, sensors detect a space station. The whole of the space station is breached, and we detect no life signs on board. Finding resources in this harsh environment could be difficult. We can scan the station for any left resources. We can destroy a part of the station where cargo might be. Or we can send work teams to open up closed facilities and search for resources. I'm going to send work teams to open up closed facilities. Our work teams found sealed cargo bays and opened them. There was only a medium amount of resources inside. Okay. Is the doctor better now? Are we just good? Okay. Comms. Oh, well. Okay. You know what? I think that this is actually a good place to call it. And then tomorrow we can roll right into knowing exactly what we're doing, because we'll get the little voice logs at the beginning. So that'll be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think this seems like a good place to end for the night. So, ordinarily I would just stay here, but that little ringing is going to get to me. So we're going to jump back here to the main menu. And yeah, let's get a raid set up and see who all is out there. Let's see. This person or this person. What? I don't understand what I'm getting in my raid browser. Okay. Let's see. I don't get it. I don't understand. This is a really weird alignment of this is a really weird alignment of tags that I'm seeing. Oh, I see. That's why. It's because nobody else is really playing this right now. Well, all right. In that case, let's see what we might get with this.
Tevis is boarded, and that the allocator prioritizes their.
Well, guys, I'm not sure where to put us. I never thought it would come to this. Oh, dang. see. Let's see who we can get. Here, you know what? We're gonna go read Silas. He's playing Persona 5. Yeah, let's hit up Silas and see how he's doing on that. If you haven't seen one of Silas's streams before, well, he's very chill, always good for a good time. Yeah, let's get that going. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Oh, jeez. Okay, that is loud too. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Thanks for the last minute hydrate, belligerent. Yeah. Then I'll go ahead and I guess I'll chug this water bottle, and yeah, we're just gonna kick off over to Silas now. So thanks again for hanging out. I'll be around tomorrow, and you guys all have a good one. There. There's my sip for the road. Okay, here we go.